I will always listen to God over human beings. Ty, why don't you just listen to other people? This is why. Key example number 1, January 6th of 2017, I gave a prophetic word. I saw a very huge and wide hurricane come upon Florida like a monster. It was a category 5 in all its strength. It was as if it was in the middle parts, somewhere by the Panama City, Tallahassee areas. This was a physical manifestation of coalition of satanic spirits. The location, the category, and the description of it, and the fact that it happened a year later is what you have to take into account. As you see in the Bible, God oftentimes used what was native to an area as a form of judgment or chastisement. Satan too. It actually hit the very next year. Hurricane Michael. I saw the hurricane like a monster. When it hit the next year, it was called a monster by different news sources. The location was somewhere in the middle of Florida, the Panama City, Tallahassee area. And as you can see from news radars, it was in that general area and destroyed things in Panama City. But then you have the category 5 part where I said it would be a category 5 by the Spirit of God. But it was said to have made landfall as a category 4. I was being called a false prophet. In fact, somebody commented on my post and said, like the level 5 Michael storm that never happened, they've been labeling the categories of storms for years now. And all of a sudden they are wrong because it contradicts your prophecy. I was called a false prophet because I said a 5, but it was said to hit at a 4. I continued to stand on the word God gave me and said that it was a 5 whether they admit it or not. Then this happened.
Turns out Hurricane Michael was stronger than we all originally thought. More than 6 months after devastating Florida's panhandle, the hurricane upgraded from a category 4 to a category 5.
New at noon, the National Hurricane Center says Hurricane Michael was a category 5 storm when it made landfall in Florida last October. The change comes after post-storm analysis found the storm reached winds of 160 miles an hour when it hit the panhandle. This means Michael is the first hurricane to make landfall in the U.S. as a category 5 since Hurricane Andrew back in 1992.
Need I say more? Here's another example, March of 2020. I gave a prophetic word about 2024 and 2025. In this word, I talked about God drawing a line in the sand in a time of distinction. I said the time period of 2024 to 2025 will be important in the spirit. As you can see here by the Spirit of God, I said it will be another transition, one of major implications. In the Spirit, I see major triggers for earthquakes, storms, and other things. Do we see these things? Yes, we do. However, the way I am seeing it, it looks like a major contraction, if that makes sense. Historical in nature. Things that are coming will be as boiling water. It will cause the substance of what is in a person to rise up. We are literally seeing major birth pains of the water breaking with all these floods and other things. 2024 and 2025. Make sure you're right with Christ, Romans 10:9. And this is why I'll always listen to God over man. Follow for more. If you struggle with boldness in sharing the gospel, click the link in my story or bio for this month's class.